problematic when Afterbirth first came out, because I was taking mad damage because the bombs would explode faster than I expected. Now I'm taking mad damage because the bombs explode way slower than I expect, so I expect them to be moved out of the way and gone by the time I walk over there, and then they're not because of the old timers. So again, just it's remarkable how what seems like a very minor change like that can cause all sorts of problems. We gotta take a new item, obviously. Rotten Tomato. Didn't give us more HP. It looks like occasionally we get a kind of red shot that I don't know what it does. We'll check our shop quickly here. I think we'll take a black candle. I don't want to deal with curses right now. Even though there are new curses, this is the right play in my opinion. But we're going to save bombs, because we need bombs to access our... Oh, that's a cool enemy. I didn't realize what he had done before, but he picks up rocks and throws them at you, including rocks that could explode into something useful. That's a neat enemy variant. But we're going to save bombs, because bombs are what's used to... Oh, God. What's used to access the alternate path in the game. The next alternate path, I think it was. Keep in mind, I've only, been down here one time, so... Take, like... I am sorry. I am a flesh mistake. This is a reskin version of, like... reskin version of, Skolex, or Pin. Can't just go around in a circle. Wow, he's much faster. Spawns enemies, and it looks like Moldy Tomato is doing. Looks like Moldy Tomato is doing poison damage. We'll see if maybe there's a new item for the Krampus effect here. I doubt it, but we'll see. That looks really cool. Okay. We re-rolled. Wait, no, that normally works. Don't be an idiot. It's like. Wait, we re-rolled Krampus' head in a completely different devil team. That's how it works every time. Okay. But that really fits into what I was going to say before that boss fight, which is, take as much of an idiot as you think that I may be in Isaac Afterbirth, after playing it for so long, and then multiply that by, like, all the new items and mechanics in the game, and you'll get what my IQ should be in these runs to begin with here. Dude, these are the actually worst enemies. Okay, so that's just Revenge Fly. Both of those are pretty good, but we'd rather reroll them if possible. So in terms of new items, I should give them like a little bit of a rating, and so far I have to say, by the way, keep in mind, these ratings are subject to change, but, right, they saw their shadows, I should have known. Keep in mind these ratings are subject to change, but, I think that Moldy Tomato, it seems like a solid, like, B-tier item right now. Not necessarily crushing it. Oh, God, water spiders. So gross. But the poison damage seems legitimate. And this is where, like, 6 months from now we realize it wasn't even poison damage at all. Dude, I hate water. Like, I mean, obviously I love that, we can live with water. That's pretty cool. Like, I really like that my body is composed of, like, 65 or 75% water. That's neat as well. But, like, at the same time, anything that lives in the water can get fucked. I love seafood. I say that as someone who loves seafood sincerely, but, like, water, insects, a lot of animals, like paramecium and stuff like that freak me out, dude. Jellyfish, obviously, something like they're not made for this world. That's like the closest thing we have to aliens on planet Earth. People are like, oh man, really, what do you think the aliens are going to do if they, like, land on Earth? Do you think they'll be nice, or do you think they're going to be jerks about everything? Just as long as they don't look like water spiders, I'm sure I'll be able to find a happy medium. Again, I don't know if it's poison or what, but they're being, blood is raining down on them when they get hit with a Moldy Tomato. If it scales with luck, I think this is a solid item, or has the potential to be a solid item. At least I'm not annoyed by it as a tier effect so far. Jury's still out on rock bombs. That seems like it could be one of those items where if you use rock bombs properly, it's insanely good, but if you have no idea, you know what? Just put me out the pasture. I cannot break the habit. The muscle memory of 3,000 videos of of hitting spacebar. It cannot be assuaged. This is Beelzebub. He's spawning little enemies, but I think our damage is starting to get over the top here. So we are going to bomb our way through that. We do have a reroll already. We don't want Mom Snipe yet. Let's reroll these, see if we get anything interesting, and I would say that we don't really want either of those. And you know what? The other one's up there was Crystal Ball and something else. We should go back for it. It's only the 3rd floor, right? Do we technically skip a floor if we take this path? Because we went from... Oh, non-leaf we should take, just in case, but yeah. We went from basement 1 to down floor 1. So it's like, is that extra floor just lost forever, or do we make it up on the back end somewhere? Who knows, right? Throw a bomb in here. Throw a bomb in here. Alright, say it with me, self. We are not going to press the space bar to skip cutscenes anymore. I mean, we've seen this one before. But at least for bosses, we're not going to press the space bar anymore. How's this run going? Seems like very good so far. Bomb flies. Slightly confused. Very confused. I don't know, by the way, I don't know what a red bomb is. We pick it up and have to use it immediately. Wow. Is that the case? Please just die. How much HP can you possibly have? Yeah, you pick it up, you have to use it immediately. Okay, I can see the value in that. Like, in a lot of situations, you would welcome that just to have a free bomb. So we're kind of, we're approaching uncharted territory. I have no idea how to make the next section of the game, like the alternate paths, open up. We'll see what happens. Might as well check out the bomb trap. Like, who knows? Maybe we'll find a new kind of consumable. Left hand does not bother me at all. That's something I hadn't even considered. I bet there's new transformations in the game. I would be amazed if there weren't new transformations in the game. Look at, like, the fact they got the Stanley Parable announcer to redo the voice work at the start of the game. Oh, I knew we forgot something. Transformations. No, I don't think that's a situation that's liable to happen here. I'm definitely feeling more in my groove right now as well on this run. Probably because I'm a character that I've played, you know, a couple of 100 times before at the very least, but maybe next run we'll go back and try to get that Bethany, if not a win, at least a start. This is a cool enemy. Is that alarm sound in the game, or is that in my real life? Great Gideon. I don't think I've seen this enemy yet. Okay, he's on a large roof. How does one hurt this enemy? Is he wave-based? When you kill the waves, he takes damage? This is a very, you know, this is a much more novel style. That's a suction beam or tractor beam effect. It's a much more novel style of boss fight than something like the Hush. It's like difficult in alternative ways without seeming cheap right now. By the way, I'm getting my ass kicked. But I have a feeling what's going to happen. We can fly, so we're not as worried about the lava, sorry, the magma. Okay, lucky us. Made it through there. Definitely will take synth oil. Great item. And the menorah was like multiple shots. I don't remember what the other one... It was Tears Up, right? Like Act of Contrition. Tears Up plus nothing else matters or something. Or all is forgiven. Remove sin. I don't know. Let's try the menorah again for a shot multiplier. I don't know what it does, but... I mean, it would seem self-explanatory. But I do not appear to have multiplied shot. Oh, wait! I got hit. And then I got double shot. Hit me again. Hit me again. Now I've got triple shot. That's kind of cool, dude. Menorah plus IV bag plus Bloody Penny. Greatest combination. 2016. Alright, now we're learning. We actually don't want a key piece, so I'm just going to re-roll it. It didn't become something incredible, but still. Alright, this is great stuff. Wait, and it stays multiplied? And then maybe when you get hit one more time after that, it'll loop back over to being at, to being at one shot or 2 shots, etc., etc. If so, that's really cool. It's like a weird, like, more, how am I trying to say, more reusable form of Bloody Lust, like a shorter term version of Bloody Lust, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, actually. You know, Bloody Lust, once you've got it, you don't have to babysit it. This is like more Babylon plus Bloody Lust. You have to babysit it, but it could be well worth it. I mean, obviously Capricorn is, like, awesome. We just got red hearts back from blowing up that thing there. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to take Capricorn, and my reasoning is that Capricorn is really good and might give me the ability to survive long enough to see, you know, extra paths in the game, which I think would be advisable. I'm pretty unconcerned. Okay, enemies that shoot fire. I'm pretty unconcerned with boss rush, because I don't even understand if we can get it from this path, but maybe we can, maybe we can't. Maybe boss rush is totally different than anything else. Dude, that alone is like, it's the exact same sound my fridge makes when the door's been left open. And I can see my fridge and it's closed. Is it though? Because the alarm's going off. I think it's in game. Minecart enemies, I like it. Good sound effects on this floor as well. I see the pill. I'm not going to take the pill. I see the interesting part of red bombs as well now, by the way. Sometimes you just walk over them by accident. You've got to react fast enough to get them off. These enemies, not so bad. I like that effect. Okay. So we're at 15 minutes on the Mines 1. I don't know if this is the equivalent of the depths, but we're going to head down to the next floor. It seems like not. This might be the equivalent of the Caves 2, as weird as it sounds. This is an interesting looking room there. I actually have to check my fridge. Don't bother me, because you made me check my fridge. It's closed. It's closed, man. Alright, so I'll just have to train myself for the idea that whenever I hear my fridge alarm, see if you're playing Anti-Birth, because if you are, then it's probably not actually your fridge alarm. It's probably just... By the way, if you're wondering what the hell is a fridge alarm, you know, it's an alarm for when you leave the refrigerator door open. We have to, even though we have a lot of HP and this is scary. We have to take 9 lives. It's too good. Oh, soy milk spiders! That's neat. I was thinking like we can hold this to see if we get a blank card or something. Why tempt me? Let's take the dang spirit hearts right now. It's an alarm for when you leave your fridge door open. You might say, why would you need that? Yo, why would you need seatbelts? You know, I don't crash my car. I don't need seatbelts. What's your problem with safety? Maybe you have like a family friend over there with their kid and they leave the fridge door open or something like that. Of course, you would never leave the fridge door open because you're a smart human being, but you can't control what other people would do, dog. Okay, don't press the spacebar when you fight this boss. We're at like max menorah charges, so try not to take damage here either. Tough Twins is 2 Onyxes from the Pokemon franchise of your Pokemon games. Okay. Red bombs available here too. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, it didn't do quite as much damage as I thought, and it seems to have only made one of them angry. Bombs have like verticality now, it seems. Like I can throw a bomb over top of rocks. Right, we have Spirit of the Night, so we can really just hide out over these rocks. And so far, so good. I'm just going to try to abuse this. But, you know, this is one night at the Improv. This is the first time I've ever fought this boss, so playing it as close to the chest as I can while still making progress here, hopefully. Looks like, you know, when you hit it with like a bomb, you break their carapace open. And then maybe they become, like, fleshier and easier to kill. Oh, when the menorah explodes, it gives you, like, a Tammy's Head blue candle thing going on. It's kind of neat. Unfortunately, we took damage there, so now our tiers are not nearly as good. Not bad, though. Not bad. We do have, you know, Capricorn Halo. Cool boss fight. Neat idea for a way to do armor as well. I think we'll take HP, just trying to keep this run alive. Oh, that was not that was not a bomb. That was a red bomb. Gotta try this new item. Bowl of Tears, Splash. Well, let's bust this dude wide open. Let's see what Bowl of Tears does. It seems much better than Isaac's Jar of Tears. Like, much, much better than Isaac's Jar of Tears. Might even have Menorah synergy, so I think we're gonna roll with this moving forward because it honestly seems a lot better than... Well, let me put it this way. It doesn't seem better than... And I don't even want the key pieces. And I'd like to keep dealing with the Devil Chances open as well so we can maybe get the Guppy Dream, but... I think it has Menorah synergy. I don't think it's necessarily better than the D6, but it is a new item that I'd like to check out, so we're going to do so. It's like a much, much better Isaac's Jar of Tears. It's like a single-use, instant charge Monstro's Lung Shot that you get more plays of as like hot coals or something, as you shoot more often. I guess you take Infamy in that situation. And certainly Boss Rush is not going to be influence for us. That was a great shot, you know, I can't deny it. But you've only made me stronger, at least temporarily. I have heard that Anti-Birth has a revised co-op mode as well, which I'm interested to try out. Me and Kate played a ton of Afterbirth co-op. If the co-op is revised, I would definitely give it a chance. I mean, I like the co-op in the original game, but I'm interested to see how they do it in this as well. So we'll definitely check the Curse Room. You know, the Guppy Dream could exist for us. And it's not the Guppy Dream, but it's still really good, contrary from below. And really depends, like, how we want to handle this, because you might think, like, hey, go in here and get, like, max Menorah charges. By the way, that's a machine that I believe charges up... Stealthy Crossing Disability. It's a machine that I believe charges up your spacebar item when you use it, so... I was hoping to get Blood Bang out of this, but at the very least we had to play that much just to get down into this position where we can come into this room, we get Chocolate Milk, so now I'm really stoked. Tried Chocolate Milk plus our spacebar item. That's it, dude. It also charges up, like, instantly as a result. This is the new hotness. Sure, acceptable. I still don't want the key piece. Yeah, okay. So I'm not saying we're unkillable, far from it, but at the same time, I'm a little concerned about how powerful we are. Right, good damage. Let's go check out our shop and then see if we can make this one. I think, like, in Afterbirth, this would be a glass cannon run we could easily pilot to success. Things might be a little different here because I don't really know what's happening with a lot of these items, but I don't think that is the Curse of Death. I think we still, or the Kiss of Death, I should say. I think we still got a good chance to make this work, and I'm happy we've kind of ambiently found a dirty synergy here that seems awesome. Keep the left hand for now. You never know if the Guppy Dream still exists for us, and, oh, there was an alternate path! Am I back on the depths now? Yeah, I've tumbled back down to the depths. That's my bad. I only saw that door at the last possible second. You know, just enough time to not avert course, but to know that I've made a horrible mistake. But dude, we've also discovered, like, an amazing synergy here. Menorah plus Bowl of Tears is, like, exquisite. Plus Chocolate Milk. So that's a very minor, like, quality of life change, but check it out. Shot speed downgrade pills. Yeah, this is amazing. So, I mean, if we're stuck on the regular, like, rebirth path, we should succeed now. Like, we should destroy the game. Obviously, something like Monster Manuel doesn't excite me that much, but I mean, we're doing so much damage. We're not really like, one-shotting bosses, but you can really see how, especially with Goathead and, you know, a Guppy item and good damage plus the amount of ridiculous damage we're doing when we actually land a Chocolate Milk Bowl of Tears shot. Like, we're pretty much unstoppable. Yeah, yep, that's fair. But temporarily, that's only going to make us stronger. Because, I mean, did you see the Menorah hit, like, max level there? Some new Silverhorn there. Oh, the game's making me sneeze. That's not the game's fault. That's just 'tis the season, you know. Now we did have an arcade on the last floor, but this is an even numbered floor as well. So, I mean, I guess you could have 2 arcades in a row. We had some weird issues like that, and I don't mean issues in a negative way. I mean it in a self-discovery sort of way, or a discovery of what's going on in the game sort of way. I had a cathedral that had 2 curse rooms on it yesterday, and when I was playing this on the NLSS, and I was like, I don't know what's up with that, but it's nice, you know. If you have the HP to take advantage of 2 curse rooms, you're gonna be very happy with that. Max level Menorah, or wait, this might be 1 level before max level, but still like really good. Combined with the Bowl of Tears is disgusting. It's so good. I bet it one-shots Mom. What did I tell you? Take the Polaroid for now. You know, stick with what you know. And I guess, you know, if we're gonna get angel rooms, we might as well try to complete the key piece now, if we even still can. Let's head down here. Still in the interest of discovery. Just checking the Skype messages as we approach the NLSS here.
Yo, are you just gonna...
This is like... I mean, I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself, because if we get hit 1 to 2 more times, I'm just not sure how many. Small rock, please, small rock. If we get hit 1 to 2 more times and the Menorah resets, we're probably not going to be as stoked. That's just the way it's going to be. However... Okay, I don't even...
Huh?
That sucks. Still sort of good, though. But for right now, this is like a synergy that's so powerful that I'm over the moon. I'm losing my mind. Now, we are going to take damage as we exit here, unless we moon card out, which might be the right thing to do, just to ensure that we don't lose the Menorah charge. And even, like, it might be preferable to have the Menorah at 2nd to max level instead of max level, just so that we can actually survive 2 hits.
Something is blowing up.
Before it resets completely. But we picked up the pack, which is amazing. Judas's tongue, honestly, I don't think is very relevant
gotta go for it,
in the
right?
current situation. Not too worried about pills, but we should take some of them, just to see what new pill effects are. No tinted bugs. All of those no tinted bugs. And I think another like unsung synergy here you might use, and I wouldn't blame you, but you could be guilty of not realizing why it's powerful right now, is the Spectral Tears from Spirit of the Night, which allows us to shoot our ridiculous like artillery strike from behind rocks without any risk of taking damage ourselves. Our shots... Oh, that was like a suction beam. Okay. We might as well try with the cancer trinket ready as well. Piercing shots would also be disgusting, of course, but... Okay, let's check out our angel room first. And I would be remiss if I didn't take the wafer, I suppose. See if they'll allow us to fight Mega Satan. It doesn't appear so, because I stupidly didn't take the key piece for basically no reason earlier. We'll take Magic Mush, which, again, might be the wrong decision depending on how this shakes out. I don't know. Like, it might not be relevant for us to take Magic Mush, because we already have Capricorn, but I believe that I was lectured about that being a stupid line of thought, and you should really just go for it. I mean, I'm looking at this right now and thinking that life's going pretty good. You can only shoot this enemy from... Oh wait, this enemy will just die when the other enemies die. Okay. I just didn't realize there was another enemy available. Will we fight a Hush on this run? I mean, we have to experience... Wait, was the Hush? Yeah, the Hush was in... That wasn't an anti-bird dad, right? If I remember correctly. We should go, check it out at the very least. If we make it in time. Because first off, I want to see if boss armor has changed. Secondly, I mean, I have 18 keys, so it's a decent decision in the worst of times. Then, I want to see how our damage actually applies when we're as overpowered as we are right now. Lovers, might as well. Okay, you found the only counter to my ridiculous damage. A boss that can be invulnerable for an amount of time. No Hush fight. Okay, interesting. We will take the body, and then hope that, again, the game sees fit to give us a key piece despite my ignorance. Not quite, okay. Well, we're going to come away with this one with probably an easy win, and I hope that it actually unlocks something for us. It may or may not. I don't blame the mod for that, because we were going down the alternate path, and then just fucked it up, basically. So, you know, I take full responsibility. At the same time, this is not a ruined run. This is an amazing run. Have you seen the shots that we're putting out here? Like, this synergy is excellent. These are new enemies, by the way, that I saw on the Cathedral run that they announced yesterday. I believe they, like, heal, or they take the damage that we're doing to an enemy. Either way, you kill them first to make it easier to kill the last remaining enemy. Not 100% sure of their, yeah, see, like, they absorb that damage there. Not 100% sure of the exact efficacy of their patterns, but that's the general gist of it right there. Wow, easy find of the Cathedral here. One-shotting Isaac as well. What is that? Perfection. Luck way up. Don't lose it. Well, considering we have contract below, a huge luck upgrade might be awesome. And again, we can crack F6 here and see what our luck is. 10.0, I'm assuming that's as high as it gets. So we might expect to get a lot more items as a result of that. SMB Superfan. Death's Touch. Shoot the Whoop I don't really care about. Book of Despair. Temporary Tears Up. That was in Community Remix, but I'm sticking with Bowl of Tears for now. Because look at that. New Death's Touch effect as well. So I'm expecting a lot of extra items thanks to that Perfection Trinket plus Curse or Contract from Below. And I'm going to take them all. That's Forever Alone, obviously, and then Play-Doh Cookie for multicolored tiers. I don't know if every tier has a different effect, but one homing tier apparently is enough to get the job done. I think we'll probably lose Perfection the first time we get hit, which makes this an interesting trinket from a design perspective, I think. High risk, high reward. Or maybe not high risk even, but just, you know, different. We'll take Dark Bomb, we'll take Ball of Tar. That's a new enemy, I think. Okay, so it's just one of the ones that floats around until you kill everything. Take Pisces, take Gemini. The stars are calling. Oh, did we get, like, a certain amount of, Zodiac or astrological sign items in a single run? That seems sensible. There's another one, Virgo. Should probably peep Jar of Tears just to see if that's been changed. This, like, Bowl of Tears is, I mean, it's obviously holding it down right now. I mean, it actually might be good right now, but I'm gonna stick with Bowl of Tears. It looked better. Oh, do we even? Yep, Perfection is gone. That's fine. Our other trinket was the Cancer trinket. Honestly, I didn't notice much appreciable difference in our damage or DPS from when we had the Cancer trinket to when we don't, because we are just, like, absolutely destroying right now. And now we're actually at max level of Menorah, so assuming we don't get hit for the rest of this run, this is as powerful as it's gonna get. Let's do it. I'm assuming easy one-hit KO. That was an insanely fun run. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Of course, you can check out the mod for yourself. New episodes come out whenever this one came out, daily for at least the time being. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Online, please. It's Hyper. How do you unlock Jacob? That's a fantastic question. I think we're going to try to do another Bethany run, now that I understand how Bethany works. ZBLKGNXN. Last run was like one of the best runs I've had in my entire, like, maybe Isaac life. Okay, both item rooms, huh? The virus is fine. And Cricket's Body. I love this item. Would have been good on the last one, not that I'm complaining. Yeah, if you somehow skipped episode 2, go back and peep that, because that was a stellar experience. Not that this won't be as well. Now I actually understand how to use Bethany to a greater degree, I think. So we're just screwed out of Spirit Hearts. We can't get Spirit Hearts. That's fine. Life goes on. What's our advantage? No, we don't want it. What's our advantage? It's very simple. We can make these sweet blue fires around us. And if we find a way to get a lot of Spirit Hearts, then we... create a lot of blue fires, and this makes us ridiculously powerful. We may want to take almost like a Lilith approach and use these to, like, just absolutely destroy bosses instead of doing anything. I mean, we probably have an increased rate of Spirit Heart drops. Like, that Spirit Heart drop seems very suspicious to me. But we may want to take a Lilith-centered approach where we, like, use this primarily to nuke down bosses or something like that, but at least we know at the present moment how to handle this. If this hurts me, it hurts me. Like, wait, no, we shouldn't take that approach. I think we also... want to... Our rate is really bad because we're in his body right now. I think we also want to not have our blue fires actually touch enemies in an orbital style because it kills them too quickly. So, like, it doesn't kill enemies too quickly, it kills our blue fires too quickly. This might be the one exception because otherwise this guy is, like, quite literally nearly unkillable. There, you know what? Money well spent as far as I'm concerned. That was getting a little ridiculous. I don't know, though. Like, right now, this run actually sucks. I don't mean that in an insulting fashion. Oh, our fires can actually take damage as well. I thought they just, got nuked when they touched an enemy for too long, but apparently that's not the case. Let's try to get some bombs here. Because really, like, we're kind of in a weird spot where I'm creating temporary orbitals to do damage because my own damage does not exist. Like, I have almost no range right now. We can get this thing with bombs, please. Okay, one bomb, one key, that's fine. I think maybe we should just peep these rooms and see if we can get anything. As long as enemies don't explode when they hit us, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm just going to save up charges for our boss fight here. We really, really need range upgrades. It's pretty good so far. This actually is not that bad either, because we'll get free bomb access, and hopefully we can convince this enemy to hit himself on some of our own bombs. But we are kind of in tight here to begin with, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on, you know, how much you like seeing me squirm on these Ising runs, especially when we're already a little uncomfortable because I don't know how the vast majority of the new items work. And even some of the old items I'm not 100%, so... Here, throw a bomb. There you go, you're stuck. You're stuck. You did it to yourself. 2 extra bombs. So what's the point here? Well, we want to crack tinted rocks and get more orbitals. So I don't really have, like, a formal, amazing strategy for Bethany yet, but I'm at least, like, I feel like I'm starting to figure out sort of how things go. Small rock, that's beautiful. We will want to go to our shop now because of the money here, and I think we should use a bomb and a key to get this golden chest. Just more money, which kind of sucks, because now we actually can't get to the shop. Because probably should have thought of that one before committing, but life goes on. At least we got access to the Spirit Heart there. That's all that matters to me. We got 2 extra Spirit Hearts backing us up, so I think you crack it. There you go. At least we got 2 of these. I don't know if the fires scale with damage, by the way. So it's kind of a tricky situation, because, like, I want to kill this enemy, and I want to kill this enemy fast, but I just can't hit it with my own tears. Even though my own tears do a good amount of damage, they're just too, like, low range to get the job done here. Fuck it. Crush him with the blue fires. So I think we're actually maybe fucked. I think I maybe have left us in a position where we're totally screwed. Wonder how the... I love this site. It would have been good on the last one, not that I'm complaining. Yeah, if you somehow skipped episode 2, go back and peep that, because that was a stellar experience. Not that this won't be as well. Now I actually understand how to use Bethany to a greater degree, I think. So we're just screwed out of Spirit Hearts. We can't get Spirit Hearts. That's fine. Life goes on. What's our advantage? No, we don't want it. What's our advantage? It's very simple. We can make these sweet blue fires around us. And if we find a way to get a lot of Spirit Hearts, then we can create a lot of blue fires, and this makes us ridiculously powerful. We may want to take almost like a Lilith approach and use these to, like, just absolutely destroy bosses instead of doing anything. I mean, probably have an increased rate of Spirit Heart drops. Like, that Spirit Heart drop seems very suspicious to me. But we may want to take a Lilith-centered approach where we, like, use this primarily to nuke down bosses or something like that, but at least we know at the present moment how to handle this. If this hurts me, it hurts me. Like, wait, no, we shouldn't take that approach. I think we also want to, our range is really bad because we're in his body right now. I think we also want to not have our blue fires actually touch enemies in an orbital style because it kills them too quickly. So, like, it doesn't kill enemies too quickly, it kills our blue fires too quickly. This might be the one exception, because otherwise this guy's, like, quite literally nearly unkillable. There, you know what? Money well spent, as far as I'm concerned. That was getting a little ridiculous. I don't know, though. Like, right now, this run actually sucks. I don't mean that in an insulting fashion. Oh, our fires can actually take damage as well. I thought they just, got nuked when they touched an enemy for too long, but apparently that's not the case. Let's try to get some bombs here. Because really, like, we're kind of in a weird spot where I'm creating temporary orbitals to do damage because my own damage does not exist. Like, I have almost no range right now. We can get this thing with bombs, please. Okay, one bomb, one key, that's fine. I think maybe we should just, peep these rooms and see if we can get anything. As long as enemies don't explode when they hit us, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm just going to save up charges for our boss fight here. We really, really need range upgrades. It's pretty good so far. This actually is not that bad either, because we'll get free bomb access, and hopefully we can convince this enemy to hit himself on some of our own bombs. But we are kind of in tight here to begin with, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on, you know, how much you like seeing me squirm on these Isaac runs, especially when we're already a little uncomfortable because I don't know how the vast majority of the new items work. And even some of the old items, I'm not 100%, so... Here, throw a bomb. There you go, you're stuck. You're stuck. You did it to yourself. 2 extra bombs. So what's the point here? Well, we want to crack tinted rocks and get more orbitals. So I don't really have, like, a formal, amazing strategy for that yet, but I'm at least, like, I feel like I'm starting to figure out sort of how things go. Small rock, that's beautiful. We will want to go to our shop now because of the money here, and I think we should use a bomb and a key to get this golden chest. Just more money, which kind of sucks, because now we actually can't get to the shop. Probably should have thought of that one before committing, but life goes on. At least we got access to the Spirit Heart there. That's all that matters to me. We got 2 extra Spirit Hearts backing us up, so I think you crack it. There you go. At least we got 2 of these. I don't know if the fires scale with damage, by the way. So it's kind of a tricky situation, because, like, I want to kill this enemy, and I want to kill this enemy fast, but I just can't hit it with my own tears. Even though my own tears do a good amount of damage, they're just too, like, low range to get the job done here. Fuck it. Crush him with the blue fires. So I think we're actually maybe fucked. I think I maybe have left us in a position where we're totally screwed. Wonder how the ultimate exit's going to work here as well. Old Bandage, unfortunately, doesn't help us too much here. Monstro is going to be a little bit of a ride, honestly. Because we have to get right up in there in order to do any damage whatsoever. And in fact, I'm not as worried about Monstro as I am, like, the entire rest of this run if we don't get a range upgrade. Now, have we taken Red Heart damage? Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. I was just trying to... Okay, now we definitely have it. I was trying to think it through. It's like... I know that Old Bandage doesn't give you HP. We didn't start with, like, 2.5 hearts. We can go back and shoot that red one, by the way, to make up a little leeway. It's like increased chance of angel rooms or something. What is that? Monstrous, purifying light. If this is AoE damage to enemies that get within this range, this might be like the most perfect and unexpected combination we could possibly hope to have, because we really just can't hurt enemies. So, I mean, let's try it. Let's open up some of these poops and have flies like take a gander. Oh, it totally is. It's like a creep that emanates out from us, which might describe all of it. But yeah, this might actually be like, there might be more to this item. Oh, by the way, it was also like, oh no, it's just the lighting effect on the rocks changing. Okay, I thought it was changing the color of the rocks. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do the alternate path this time. Life goes on. Alright, Catacombs 1. This is where things are going to be very interesting. I want to see, like, obviously we're going to be in pretty tight. We probably should be summoning blue fires, like, nearly as often as possible, but I don't know, maybe we should really just save blue fires for difficult. This purifying light actually seems surprisingly functional. Like, look at how quickly it's nuking these enemies. Like, I can understand this being, like, a bad item in a lot of situations. Or not bad, but not necessarily as great as it is right now. Because most of the time, you know, you want to leverage the fact that you have some range from enemies in order to preserve your safety. But in our situation, we have to be right up in there to deal damage to enemies regardless. So a super high damage like Succubus AoE here is actually amazing for us, because we got to be there anyway. Plus we have full bandage, kind of making it easier for us to get back to full HP, or at least get some HP back when we take damage. So I'm feeling right now like we kind of hit the mother load as far as like amazing unexpected synergies goes, and I'm very excited to see how that shakes out here. That's probably not worth it, huh? Although we could really use come on. It's really not landing. We could really use a key for sure, but
Well,
right now I'm quite pleased with this. But we'll see how it goes. I'll take what I can get at the present moment. When I say I'll take what I can get, what I really mean is please give me a range upgrade or I'm gonna cry. We're generating, or if not generating, at least storing like all these spirit hearts that come up, and the reasoning there is that maybe when we get to our boss fight, we're gonna be like, I've never seen this guy before, and it would be better to stay at range or nuke him down insanely quickly just by cracking as many of these blue fires as possible. But now I'm thinking and I'm realizing, yeah. Now I'm thinking and realizing that this is a terrible decision, and the reason is because you get a free charge every 2 rooms. So I think we should use green charges and not use the other ones. And for now. Okay, so it's the Wretched, but we should be very careful about hitting space again. We don't want to skip boss intros for bosses we've never seen before. Hopefully we get an angel room out of the goodness of the game's heart, because my HP is starting to dwindle. Angel room and the possibility of getting to the next section of the game. Consolation prize, +1 to your lowest stat. Doesn't seem like that was range, sadly. Rosary or the map? Or the mind, sorry. We'll take the mind. And we'll also take, I guess, Spirit Art charges. I know what you want me to do, okay? But I want to save bombs for this thing right here. Let's go get to our shop first. And it looks like we can enter the alternate path again. Now, I'm scared shitless of doing this because, like, this run is not necessarily in a great spot right now. The Eraser. Erase die enemy. As I understand it, this works like a Chaos card that you can actually buy from shops. That's what Nick told me anyway, so... Unfortunately, it's not really the right opportunity to use that because we want to keep our, Are you actually kidding me here? We want to keep our, Purifying Light, or wait, the Book of Virtue, is that what it's called? We want to keep the Book of Virtue. We obviously want to keep Purifying Light as well, because it's the only thing keeping us, you know, alive here, but... Spelunker said, like, super not necessary at all. I'm getting, like, flashbacks to when we were playing as Lilith when Afterbirth came out and just, like, could not kill enemies at all. But we're getting there. We're getting there. If I place a bomb, do you think I could, like, get the bomb back? Like, you're seeing me do the trick where I get, like, extra range on my shots. It's just not doing the damage I needed to do. We could pop a single charge and then have that thing shoot in there. And no, it just misses it. Oh, wait, we got one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got
it.
Okay. So I'm just storing charges for winter right now, and I think, like, we're gonna be like a little sea cucumber or something like that. What I mean by that is, whenever a nasty enemy shows up, we can pop, like, 10 fires simultaneously and just destroy. Is it a good strat? I don't know if anything's a good strat in this game, much less, like, as this character. So no tinted rocks, not that we have bombs anyway. We're gonna head down to the next floor. Let's see how this goes. I got no idea. Certainly not quite as powerful as the last run, but... Okay, there's our refrigerator alarm again. So what's the new strat, just to clarify it? Like a fine... we are going to only use green charges for our blue fires for now. That's good, that's good, that's good. And the reasoning for that... maybe we'll pop like another one here for now. The reasoning for that is I want to save some extra charges in case things get, like, real tough. I didn't think we needed that one away, honestly. We also actually are not as weak as we look, because of the fact that Purifying Light is actually exactly, like, the best item I could have possibly hoped for, considering how low our range is. At least it gives us, like, more killing power up close and personal. But yeah, again, I'm not fully sure if this is even the right strat, but it's the strat I'm going to run right now. We are amazingly getting that damage done there. That blew me away. I didn't think we'd be able to snag that, but get extra battery charge in there. Might as well. Get 2 blue fires for a cost of 1. And I'm not really worried about a deal with the devil at this point, honestly. I'm worried about the win, and the finer points of, like, anti-birth runs can come later. We're taking a lot of damage, but keep in mind, that one was bad, but keep in mind, I have to get close to enemies. There's just no way around it. There's zero question, Bloody Lust is the right item for us at this present moment in our lives. Yeah, we can go. You know what, let's go the lower way in case we can get lucky enough to fight Ultra Lust and maybe get 9 lives. We are very slow right now as well. I'm not sure if that's, you know, part and parcel of the character or what, but... So these are bad swarms. They just come down. I think there's specific rooms that are, like, programmed to do that. But help. It's a cool enemy pattern for sure. Bloody Lust, by the way, should be awesome for us. Like, I know we're gonna take damage, so having the ability to get some advantage out of the damage that we take is really nice. And one thing I have not tried is seeing if you can actually go. You can take a red bomb from blue to blue, because that might allow us to access the second secret loop with the red bomb instead of using our own bomb. Teardrop Charm, it feels lucky. Any luck upgrade is a positive in my book right now. So we got 21 cents but no keys. So we're just going to be moving onwards here. And dude, I really cannot stress how happy I am. The fact that we have Purifying Light here. Low-key, early pick for, like, one of the possible best items in the game. And it might seem like we're really bad right now, and we may be pretty terrible. However, wait, are we just trying to get through this room? Oh god, the shifting tractor beams. I thought we had to kill those enemies, but no such luck. I think that we look worse than we are right now. Purifying Light is... Wow. Purifying Light is dope, and then beyond that, we have 10 extra charges of blue fires that, you know, when we get to an enemy we're not pleased with, we can just pop. Any enemy that explodes will hit us. There's almost no way around it. Check out our second secret room. I don't know if I want to go back to the shop and see if these contain, like, red hearts of any sort. Bombs are key. Okay, we will not be going to our shop. Pretty fly, that's very good on a run like this, and that's the second thing pretty kill, so we don't really care. Okay, we have to live during this next during this next boss. We've seen it before. So I think that actually this boss completely fucked me last time. So let's create some blue fires and get the job done a little faster here. Let's create a bunch of blue fires and get the job done even faster. He's still alive, huh? He just doesn't have a mine card anymore. We've done it, and we get a spirit heart again. Okay, well, the spirit heart doesn't...
I just love Rotten Baby so much.
Okay, well...
Wait, that was wrong.
Maybe we should try to work our way to the shop and get some money back. The mines have just been, like, a very cruel mistress so far, but I'm happy at least with our ability to still be alive. And was that necessary to pop all of our charges there? Well, you know, considering we survived with 1 HP, I'm thinking that we did probably make the right decision. At least until I learn the boss's patterns enough that I can dodge it more easily. I'm not going to feel too bad about making a short-term, you know, like, put it this way, a tempo decision as opposed to a value-based decision. So, it seems to me, first off, that you've lived your life like a candle. And secondly, that it's really a character, Bethany is really a character where we'd like to get as many HP upgrades as possible. We have not really necessarily been lucky in that regard. There's no point in buying a spirit heart now. There's no point in buying the blue map because we already have the mine. But the red heart is a godsend. You know what? We didn't get a deal of any sort here, so we should check this out. We should, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like if there's ever been a run where I have an excuse not to do the Mega Satan path, it would be this run where, like, life has just been hell, you know? Like, we're barely holding on to this one. Didn't realize we had a charge ready to go there. I think that this one is probably, again, trending towards a loss right now. Just in a really bad place statistically in a couple of different areas, but we at least know what we're doing to a large degree that we did as our last, in our last Bethany run, and hopefully we're able to keep it together here.
As senhoras tomaram banho por acaso?
Né? Todo mundo fedido.
Tudo fedido.
Todo mundo.
The fact that we have not had like a single range upgrade is horrifying. However, we have
Tanta chuva. Ei.
Fedido, nossa senhora.
Quatro dias hoje pra chover direto.
E é pra chover hoje e amanhã também.
Então, nossa, é muita coisa.
É muita coisa. Não faz problema.
É uma bela estreia da nossa...
Pois é, exatamente, não faz problema.
Né? Não tem problema. Agora nós só podemos curtir a chuva, mais nada.
Agora é só o poço aqui, né, que tá enchendo o saco.
O poço, aquela ali eu não sei o que tem que fazer. Tem que colocar a porta pra lá de dentro do poço.
I don't remember what this is, but it might have been in Community Remix, I can't recall. If it wasn't for Purifying Light, we would have no chance. No chance. But because of the fact that we have Purifying Light, we have some chance. Although it's dwindling by the second, I'd say. I would really like to see like where this path takes us. I can't remember what we need to get to the next section. In fact, it's not a can't remember situation. We've never been close enough to the next section to see what we need. But I will say, if nothing else, this run has taught us about the glory of Purifying Light. So that's an item that I'll be keeping an eye out for in the future. Voodoo Head, more curses. Hopefully this gives us some benefit, because more curses right now doesn't necessarily sound great. Half a red heart. That's something. Okay, yeah, I'm aware of where we are now. Easy room. Much appreciate that. Purifying Light again doing ridiculous work. Okie dokie. Please, just... I've been trying to stay with the light on you guys for so long! The light shall burn you. Okay, another spirit heart for a charge. We already have the virus, right? So... I mean, another... Oh my god, the world is our oyster! We have a range upgrade. That is still not really that powerful, but it's something. So we're on the mines too. Again, I have no idea where this really
Oh.
leads to.
I forgot I had
While
that.
my brain's around things like that. Another range jump. The world might be our burrito here. These enemies, considering how close I have to get in order to kill them, I'm not holding out too much hope that we don't take damage.
Que camaleão?
Okay, but I said the world was our burrito.
Tadinho. Ô, dó, que putão. Chuteira que deu
Nossa,
nela.
criança.
One hit for that matter.
Não, putada.
There's
Já
so
é
many fucking
estressadinha.
champions, dude. Well, start cracking. We only got 4 fires out of that. Maybe there's like an upper
Eu
max.
não sei se essa criatura é tempo da vida.
We should try to cultivate
Eu
them.
não sei se ela pensa em muitas coisas.
Hã?
Not
Eu não sei se ela
relevant right
pensa em
now.
muitas coisas.
Também acho que
How
não
about
pensa em
bombs or
nada.
HP? That's
Até
something I
correndo lá.
wouldn't mind getting my hands on.
Nossa.
Well, here we go. Reap creep. This enemy will probably kill me. Unless I can get enough damage done in time, because I've seen this enemy before. It rotates and then it changes what it shoots, I think. I press the space bar, but it's the least of my freaking worries
Bebeu
right now.
café?
Bebe.
Blood brimstone or something. No.
Muito gostoso.
Delícia, delícia, café, né?
Muito bom.
Dropping shots from the ceiling there that some of them also explode.
Sabe
This
que
quad
eu
brimstone.
estou assistindo
Rock.
os meus... Ai, os meus seriados em italiano.
Italiano.
Yes!
E tá entendendo?
Entendo.
Que massa, mãe.
Pior que eu entendo, André. Claro que tem muita palavra, porque o vocabulário é imensíssimo, né?
É.
Infinito.
Claro.
Porém, eu entendo.
Que beleza,
Eu
né?
comecei a estudar inglês.
Aham.
Aham.
Estudar
Ver se eu
no,
consigo entender.
no Duolingo?
Aham. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Então, uma das atividades de escrever que eu passei para os meus alunos era de eles fazerem uma review de um filme ou série ou livro. Sabe o que é uma review?
Não sei o que é isso, eu ia perguntar.
Eu não sei como é que é em português, mas quando... É tipo uma sinopse, assim, mas você tá falando da tua opinião. Eu
certo.
assisti esse filme e eu achei isso, isso,
Ok,
isso.
certo.
Recomendo e tal. Ou não gostei dessa parte e tudo mais. E um aluno meu escreveu sobre The Mentalist. E me deu vontade de assistir, sabia?
É muito bom, André. Assista.
Eu lembrei de você.
Você vai gostar, eu já assisti 3 vezes.
3 vezes?
Não, 2 vezes. Agora eu vou, daí da próxima, quando eu terminar essas 2 que eu tô assistindo agora, e daí eu vou ver a outra. Essa daí em italiano.
Italiano.
Em italiano. Yeah.
Isso aí.
Isso aí. Eu não sei pra que serve isso, mas só sei que... tô aí.
O quê? Por que serve?
Tô na área, pra que serve? Por que serve isso que eu tô fazendo? Mas tô aí.
Ah, mãe, é uma coisa que faz... Nossa, faz um bem tão
Faz
imenso pra cabeça.
Sim, pra cabeça, pra mim mesma, né? Não pra ninguém, não
Não.
pra usar isso algum dia,
Não,
mas
parece.
pra mim tá sendo bom. Tá sendo ótimo.
Ótimo.
Spiders, this is quad brimstone, but they get closer and closer, and we've held. Well, okay, we're gonna make it. We're probably gonna make it. We made it. Good lord. So we got Jesus Juice, which is another range upgrade. We can like almost shoot here. I can't see what this thing requires. Does it require bombs? The keys were not working. No, it's just closed. Alright. So we're down to like the depths where like because it's the depths, we might actually, or Necropolis, whatever. We might actually understand a little bit more about what we're dealing with here. I think it's probably worth the bomb for the extra charges, right? And let's just start cracking into these bad boys. Am I gonna go to the curse rooms?
Não é
I
com
mean,
você,
I would
né? Tá tudo bem com
actually
você.
love to. But I think we're gonna skip because I mean, I'm like so close to just being completely screwed here. No, don't push me that close to the champion, you jerk.
Wow.
I don't
That's
know which one
amazing.
these explode now, so I gotta be like very cautious. Sure, there's a spirit heart up there. You know what? Oh, this is hell.
Uma
Eye
Temesis.
on this room. Probably.
Oh.
Wait, they're being pushed away by purifying light! Mr. Gorbachev! Tear down this wall. Okay, got it. Somehow, some way, come on, funky ass wins like every single day. Okay. Give me HP. Oh, please don't blow the demon jump. Fuck. That's okay. We need HP.
Oh my god. Yes! I love my pills.
Well, worth the effort. I say HP, please. Ooh, there we go, boys. Okay.
Never would have found it.
Oh, the world is our oyster again. Not burrito, but oyster. Still pretty good. Both, get high marks in my book. Are we going to be able to access our item room? It's like the least concerning concern in my life right now. I'd love to experience new items, but this new character is causing me all sorts of problems. At least we have range. It's going to be hard to break the habit, but we can now shoot from like a quarter of the way across the room instead of literally requiring being right next to an enemy. So it's a fucking start. At least these enemies don't move after they start shooting, so we have like another avenue to get out. Let's do it up. You guys cannot face me. You will be killed by purifying lights. Gaze. Oh, you know why these enemies are farting? It's mucormyosis. Mucormyosis? I don't know. This item. There we go. That's a guppy item. That's our second guppy item. Do it. Do it. I'm watching it. I've reached that level of mania you normally only get in like a train wreck run, but we've been running off the seat of our pants for like fucking 10 minutes here. Purifying light is like a 9 out of 10 item right now. Take this, down to the next floor. Can we do this?
Whew.
I think this run is doable now. Easy.
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Do I see that there are 1,000 curse rooms on this floor? Yes, I do.
Plop.
Yes, I do.
6.67.
Oh, you know what? More curses. Probably doesn't mean, or maybe it means we get more curses, but we also might just get more curse rooms as a result of that. How interesting. I did not interpret the trinket in that fashion at first blush, but that might indeed be the way that works. By the way, mucormyosis. Making all these enemies fart when they die? Sure, maybe it spreads poison, but it's annoying that Christ died behind it. Bombs are key. I mean, it's 2 versus 1, so. Floating. Oh, annoying, not undoable. I'm just doing this to see if we get a deal with the devil before I go to the curse rooms and hopefully, complete the Guppy dream and get like the most unlikely comeback victory of all time here. I don't know why these enemies stay so far away from me, but I love it. Maybe purifying light again. I'm just, at this point, if anything good happens to me, it's purifying light. But purifying light will not save me from spike damage. Yeah. We still made it. We still lived, and we gotta deal with the angel, but... Okay, so just a wafer, and then, like, tears way up, and all is forgiven. I don't know what that is. Spirit hearts, whatever. The wafer is... we've had... no nutrition or nutrition before. So I'm going to take the wafer. I think it gives us a much improved chance to take half damage, especially the full bandage could, in theory, pay out for us, even though it never has thus far. By the way, an extra range upgrade. All of a sudden. This is just a touch. Let's head down. I don't know, man. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Please allow me access to it. We gotta win. Keep red ones. Keep red ones. Life's a bitch. Please don't explode my face in the green glass. You're super bomb. A bomb without a person. Sure, some total beautiful. Why not, I know we can survive with the game. I don't want to have to rely on surviving one hand. Great week. We could play the blood bank once and hope that it gives us advantage. Wow. Wow. Well, I got it. Might as well try once here to get that might be the toughest thing I've ever done. But if it worked out, see what that breaks right now. Okay, so you gotta try sometimes. All in all, though, that shot was pretty good still. General opening golden chests. I don't know if I'm gonna live double chests, so double curse rooms. I'm having a good time so far. Right about some barriers as far as I'm concerned. And we're absolutely gonna go to every single person. So let's rework our gameplay. What's my problem right now?
Only one?
But our range is not that bad. I can break the habit of standing inside of enemy bullets right now in order to deal damage. I actually can hit them from far, and we're doing a decent amount of damage when we do that. So we're doing a decent amount of damage when we do that. So I think we gotta accept that that's working for us right now. To just stay away from it. Is it bring back the old classic? A gathering of pain. There goes the brightly smile of fear above my head. Sang to me a song of hope. Yeah, we'll turn that into cursor access immediately. Got me dreams. Hopefully,
Yo, bloody penny.
Duplicate whatever's in the other cursor.
What the hell?
We stay away. It would
Stay
be nice
away,
if we
stay
got it
away,
because
stay away.
we could
Stay away.
do damage faster, but that's like so irrelevant relative to our ability to survive. If we actually win this run, it will be one of the most unlikely wins in a long time. Absolutely going to crack that. We still got 4 keys. The chest is not really in danger of not being applicable at all. It's just like you might be one shot. Yeah, so if we original thing, we used it enough that it could be like, sure, we used it. And then this damage upgrade could maybe change the influence. I don't think we need the pop. The book of virtue here in Art of Weakness. I think we saved those spirit hearts to make like one ridiculous push once we get to the like Isaac area, maybe chest area, with a lot of soul. Alright, so that's because we got that certain amount of way through the game, I'm assuming. This one is certainly looking a lot better than it did very recently. Do you go to both versions for this book? I want to just like take a shot. 3 keys, I don't know. Might stay strong here for now. Our range is good. I mean, it's such a hard habit right? We get that close to doing ridiculous damage to realize that it's actually way better than just staying away. Let's start by maybe going to that seems like a shroom. I hate when these enemies actually explode. In some situations that might be amazing. For us right now, it's just avoid it. Maybe that's a nice reminder that we shouldn't go for it. No. There goes the end. Alright, more keys.
Friends to the end.
Let's just crack these ones real quick. Okay, could be good. Is good. The way for me to take these weeks. Interesting. Interesting enough to take down the next one.
Yuppie.
Okay, well that's all the golden chests on this floor. I placed that bomb by accident. It doesn't burn us too bad. Alright. Secret room could be valuable.
Oh.
It's valuable enough, I think we should use a bomb on it right now, on this room. And we'll definitely crack that as well. Half a red art and a bomb, totally okay. That means still have 4 keys. And we got a battery charge, which is not really worth too much. We're starting to build a nice stable here. There's a tinted rock. Have that small? 2 spirit arts is like another, might be another 2 charges, which is very good. I don't know if we use 1 spirit art and 2 spirit arts. There's 1 spirit art and 2 charges. Wait, does 2 spirit arts equal 1 charge? Or does 1 spirit art equal 2 charges? Black hand, well worth it. Although we don't get the value of the hearts. At least not right away. You know what I mean? Like we don't get the value of the immediate invincibility. Well, I mean, I don't know how we're gonna get this lead, so like life's a bitch right now. There. And that was a good where my else is. This might be where we start to drag. Oh, no. Got a bunch of people. I think I'm gonna try to there.
Alright. Nice carry. Oh, good.
It's actually amazing. Much better than I ever expected. And it's immediately get in there with that. All the advantage for the first time in 22 years. So we got like, we got 7 lives. He's here.
No! That was mine! No, no, no. Do it. Come on.
the chest and the dark. There's two other things. There's Green Moan and Green Moan and Rush. Those the two things that are remaining up there? Maybe. In the end, maybe it's just because those don't actually exist in Rebirth.
It's the right one.
It's been a while. Anyway, we're not gonna play Beth League this time. I think maybe we should just roll an Eden run and
The rule.
I want to experience things naturally as they occur. I don't want to will them into existence and just play Bethany like 15 times in a row. The only female name I'll play 20 times in a row is Jessica, sung by the Allman Brothers. You know what I'm talking about. All the dads out there and also play guitar hero too. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we're gonna look for new items. We're gonna obviously make an effort to go through those alternate paths if we can. Those have been working out well for us so far, and by well for us so far, I mean mostly kicking the shit out of us, but at least we're learning, you know, something in the process as well. Now, what's the first one? Bombs or keys? I think it starts with keys, if I'm correct there. So we already have 2 keys, and we have 2 bombs. Just to be sure, let's not even use a bomb to access that Tintin Rock, and then we'll kill this guy first. You know, it's easy to forget, you know, Adams and Isaac, for Rebirth and Afterbirth, and even the vanilla games took a long time to before. So maybe this is a new meta. It's like you'll never want to use your keys before you see if you get a door. But I think you always get a door. I don't know. Down. Down on the downfall. That's all there is to it. My shots are like bombs. It's not fair. So far, so good. You know, easy kills. This is basically free for 3 notes. Not really getting juiced up too much of the sleep. So, kills. Can we fly? No. Good. No. Held down. Held off. Spear. Some people are going to say you didn't actually get the spear. Why don't you check the tape? Why don't you check the tape? I got the spear. Go check it. Check for a second. So, I'm going to save her. Access to the second path that takes us into the mines. So those keys to the downpour. Remember, keys to the downpour. Bombs get you into the mines. There you go. That's, you will never forget. I've just broken everybody's brain, including my own collateral.
Let's go.
I gotta say, like right now, I'm stoked to be getting.
Jacob and Esau.
But it's still what we would want to take
Going,
out. That's the thing, like, playing
going down
is really funny because you're like,
and
by the way, I
push.
don't know, I was going to mention this earlier before I forget, go off on a different tangent, unrelated to the game itself, mostly, but, what was I going to say there? I don't know, we've had Isaac's bowl of tears, and it was exceptional. Isaac's jar of tears, I don't know if they've changed this item to be more functional, but it seems to me that it's less bad than it used to be. Alright, I've got lucky answer there, I think. It really does seem to me that this is better than it's ever been. But I might just be a little biased because we're starting with Polyphemus here, which is going to make any item that, you know, can be that really strong with that basis here anyway to begin with. So, really, I'm not sure. It's not actually it's not actually it's only, this is like a desk too. Or sorry, it's a basement too, so it's still pretty good. Let's not overthink it, because it's going on. I hate this thing. This is, for my money, like one of the most annoying bosses in the game so far. But it also illustrates a good thing of the game, which is the fact that enemies that are aquatic, they're in the downpour, you might only be able to get it one. Enemies that are aquatic, swimmable for gas, which from a physics standpoint, stuck there. Wait, are they creating those amps as well? Is that like making it harder to dodge as the game goes on? I just never noticed that until it's quite so it's still. So here it has just one spiders and pseudo down which is actually fine because we can push that theoretically as attack goes on. Now, if I remember correctly, it's bombs to get to the mines. So we're gonna really nicely yeah, we're gonna save the best of our bombs. We're gonna save these 2 bombs.
Luck up,
It's weird sometimes because you're like, you walk in like, that item experience attack the line forever alone. Not forever alone zone. There's a chance like, this item, pick it up, and then it ends up being forever alone. But if not, something better. Is the better choice here? Yes. I don't think we're going to do the shop. It seems unnecessary. I'll try this and see if it becomes necessary. No, but we can get 3 cents for a bomb, which is at present an acceptable trade. We're on pace for monster rush, which we have not seen, I think, in the anti-win so far, so that's positive. By the way, I have no idea how you unlock the other characters. Everyone's saying maybe about this one is Jake. If I need to, I will go, I'll Google as is necessary to figure those out. I'll crowdsource how to get those characters. Gotta go with this plan. Considering that we're rolling 2 items that exist in Rebirth as is, we might as well go with one that's better. Yeah, if I have to, I'll crowdsource how to get that done. But for now, I prefer to just give myself the chance to discover it on my own. And we'll see. If you want to get spoiled, I'm sure you can get spoiled. And also, if you want to get nuts, I can get nuts. Let's get nuts. Let's continue moving on here. It's hard to, the number one most radical thing that Anti-Birth does is make it so floors are not necessarily split into 2s anymore. Like, the fact that the basement might only give you 1 floor. Down here. The fact that you can do 1 floor of the basement and then move on to a new floor is, like, mind-blowing. But it also leads to me getting very disoriented in terms of progress for where I am in the game. We're just gonna have to get used to it. It's gonna take time. We're gonna blow up the Judgment here, even after giving him a penny for no reason. And the idea there is that we should be able to get a better chance to deal with the devil. We don't want to leave this floor yet, so we'll probably just cool it. That is a better trinket. We'll wait on it. We got 3 bombs, which is fine. But we want to... Oh! Nice piece 1. Apparently, there is an assemblable knife. It's a sentence that... a word that probably doesn't make any sense. Assemblable. There's a knife that is able to be assembled in the game. God, I didn't realize we were doing an English test here. It's a tough choice, but I'm going to go Daddy Long Legs. And inside of here, 2 new items. And we can use 2 bombs if we wanted to. But I think, like, if I had to guess, one of those looks like a candy bar. Candy bar, health up maybe. So let's check out this sweet ring here. Mom's bracelet. Does this allow us to do what it does in Gungeon? Yeah, okay. Dude, that's cool. So we can pick up rocks. And throw them at enemies, and hopefully that does a lot of damage. Thank you, Gungeon, for giving me the information I needed there to succeed. We can't carry rocks through doors, as we just saw. We can throw poops, hilariously enough. Okay. We're fighting a boss for whom that makes no difference, but we killed him extremely fast. Okay, so we'll take the HP, and we'll go down to the mines here. Which does not require another bomb. And honestly, we're trucking along right now. Is Mom's strength as good as Frigilock gives me every time, and I'm not even being sarcastic. Is it as good as Guppy's Paw, which is not the item that we had? Is it as good as that's a new one right there. Throwing mushrooms. Is it as good as Guppy's Head? I mean, I'm hesitant to guess. The answer is probably no, but it certainly is interesting, and it's a novel mechanic without a doubt. I don't think we really care about consumables from there. Why did we get that sound when we got hit? When like whoosh? I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, that was dumb. Kind of liking this infinite mushroom stuff, though. No jokes about the fact that I said infinite mushroom stuff, please. Not infinite mushrooms, just different mushrooms. I'm gonna go Lazarus Rag. This is a bad item room. They're both pretty much worthless, is my expectation here. If we get to use Lazarus Rag, nope, we have a health down pill that'll turn into a health up pill and buff that up a little bit, but my expectation is that neither of these are going to be that useful, but at least there's a chance for Lazarus Rags to save the day, whereas with our other item, which was
Steven.
Mascara, I think that item is just like straight up bad. At least we got Small Rock. I'm obviously in a little tight in this situation, but
Cool. Doing funny?
it's a lot of like getting used to new enemy patterns and stuff going on. And your Daddy Longleg's helping me out, which I really appreciate. I don't really care about red bombs. What if we... Whoa, excuse me? Echolocation. There's sonar bats. Try this out. It works. Alright. I am certifying Mom's Strength as a cool item. In case it wasn't clear, this is an item that I think is pretty darn sweet. So what's the... oh God. What's the problem with it? Because, you know, nothing in this world can be completely good. The problem with it is that if you're on a room with no rocks, which describes many boss rooms, then you're pretty much out of luck there. I think we should try BFF. What do we need? You need spirit hearts to get through the final set of doors to get to like the next new segment of the game, if I remember correctly. So we need to make sure that we keep at least 2 spirit hearts here. Tough twins we've seen a lot. So I think we need to like... We're doing no damage to them right now, so what do? You grab the red bomb, hit them with the explosion, then start throwing rocks at them? I mean, they're not really seeming to take very much damage at all from the rocks. If any. They took some there. Enough to be interesting, at least. Still, Mom's Strength, even if not universally amazing, still a fun item. Kind of a gimmicky boss fight here, a little bit, you know, it's reminded me sort of like Mr. Fred, but getting the job done, nonetheless. You know what? Let's, like... I didn't really want to hit him with that. I just want to create a gap that I can use to get to these bombs more easily in the future and open up a channel for success. At which point he abandons this direction entirely. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, what about this way? What if I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky-ass hits like every single day? That one was never even close, but there you go. Okay, finally we got a little damage done there. Okay, we will take Jesus Juice, obviously. I would expect that this run will probably get more difficult. I don't recognize a lot of the enemy patterns. I mean, we're only 4 runs deep here. Plus a couple of runs that have happened on stream, so, you know, there's a long way to go. These meat dudes are, like, crazy annoying. Anyway, so far so good. So far so good, relatively. I would like better tier rate, but honestly our DPS is great simply as a result of our damage stat right now, so it's not like I'm really complaining. Just idly sort of shooting the shit, I guess. Bad trip.
Nice.
Not a good pill, in case this is your first time ever, you know, experiencing the Binding of Isaac. Alright, so I think we want to maintain, like, eye contact with those guys with Tinted Rock. Key and, dude, those Tinted Rock spiders are getting me every time. But you know what? The more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's actually a really, really smart nerf. Apparently some of these rooms with switches or with buttons are puzzles, which I need to,
Huh?
oh god. Which I need to, like, learn the actual order that you have.
I don't get it.
Successfully complete them or something, but for now, what I was gonna say is the more I think of it, the more I think that's kind of a cool nerf
hate this
to
boss,
Tinted
man.
Rocks, to make them sometimes, if you use them absent-mindedly, sometimes they'll damage you. Because they'll summon enemies instead of just exclusively giving you good stuff. I think it's an interesting and unorthodox style of game balancing, which is very neat. And I think
I hate this boss so
easy
much.
to underestimate as well. Easy to like just be like, oh yeah, that's just how we do it. But there's some
This is
wisdom
how
in
we
that decision,
do it.
in my opinion at least. All right. If you think they paid me to say that, you gotta recall this is a free mod. I don't know if they even accept donations, but
They shouldn't.
if they do, they can direct them to northernlion@thebank.com. Well, we're still moving here. We do still have 3 Spirit Hearts. And 3 Spirit Hearts means that we should be able to get to that special path. I forget what it's called. I've only been there once. I don't know if I even want to... Like, I want the Guppy transformation, obviously, but I don't really want to
It's
Spend
gotta
the
go for
spirit
this,
heart to
dude.
go to
Alright!
Curse Room,
Oh, it's
knowing
forgiven.
that could end up costing us in the end. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we'd already done it. It's the Curse of the You're an Idiot gets me every single time, man, as does the Fridge Alarm, as we've said many times. So, we come left here. Certainly we don't have to go to the Curse Room in order to make this happen. We've already been here. I must actually be losing my mind. Am I on a floor with no exit? We're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. I'm losing it, dude. Oh! Found our way out. Yep, that my brain cannot handle that, so we'll just get the hell out of there as soon as we can see what we can. Hopefully we never see that room again. Said, not knowing that that would seem really hilarious 50 episodes from now when that room shows up all the time. Ipecac, you got it. Bloody Lust is great, but Ipecac doesn't really rhyme. I was hoping to get a rhyme out of that. Bloody Lust is great, but Ipecac is whipping smack. Does mean that a little, I have a little less incentive, shall we say, to use long strength because our existing shots are basically infinite bombs, and they do a ridiculous amount of damage as well. We got a lot of like super power bombs. Greed might be nice here, honestly. Instead we get the backpack and an item I actually greatly enjoy. Let's start with the backpack because I've never seen it. So you can hold back. That's the perfect item to have in conjunction with this next item. It'll show off. Basically what it is it's Bob's Rod Pen, but it uses a key and it shoots that key at an enemy. Before you ask, yes, that key will open the door if you
Son of a bitch.
But it scales with the damage and does a ton of damage to enemies. Okay, so it's just bottom left control that allows us to switch here. That's really cool. So it's not going to be amazing right now because we don't have many extra keys. We have 17, but they'll run out. But against bosses, this is going to do like a lot of damage. So Chew Pen seemed good. I'm going to save for the boss just so you can see its true power. We got I tried to back it up there. It's my day Tommy good, but it didn't work. We should be able to get into that special secret room here. It's going to cost us our spirit hearts. Life goes on, honestly. Let's try bottom left. Let's go clockwise. Nothing. Alright, next time. Next time we'll figure that one out. Maybe there's contextual clues I could have used. Well, not the best enemy to have to fight. Daddy Longlegs came through the clutch. Okay, so this is the enemy that it's completely inappropriate to use the new key item against because of the fact that he just takes damage with his wings die. Oh my god, so I won't even be able to access the special secret room as a result of my hubris. That's really funny. Hopefully we get like some means of which like we can improve our spirit hearts.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise I will not be able to make this happen. I love this boss, but it is really funny that it happened like in the exact worst possible time when it comes to me like making novel progress in the game. Please, Daddy Lions, help me! I can't escape! Oh, I'm all confused. Dude, okay, just live. That's also pretty important. Don't let those spiders spawn. Oh my god, we can make it work because we got squeezed. What a time to be alive. We also have the old devil, where we get pills, which are health downgrades. Hilarious. Okay, awesome. Well, let's use 2 spirit hearts to get in here. We might as well blow up these, or perhaps more safely things this way. There's another spirit heart. There's 2 spirit hearts. That's really good. Just use 2 hearts because there's no reason not to. Head down to the next floor. You have to take
That's a very lucky view to go.
Now we're on the mausoleum. And again, I'm maintaining fact that I'm frightened. Facing enemies
Not
I
cool,
don't really
man.
understand.
Not
Maybe
cool.
this is the
I mean, sure.
Creed!
Bratton.
It's conceivable
One more cent.
that this might unlock the secret character, I guess. I don't know. Okay, the two of spades there is lovely. Chariot. I don't know, maybe if you blow up the pillar, you get a chance to get something.
Wait.
See, the stranger things have happened. Take the chariot in here. Let's try it. Okay?
Don't forget you
got a
got
spirit,
first
so
row.
I'm stoked about that. And we'll just use the chariot card
got
against these
first row.
enemies.
That's key.
Like right now.
Yeah.
I do have the stat tracker
Well,
up.
that's
By the way.
mega
Some people
Satan.
said, it clutters the screen. I don't really mind it. Some people said, you know, I'd like to see how the
All
items
right.
change your stats, but I don't really mind either way. It seems like the general consensus is that largely people are, I wouldn't say they're 50-50, I would just say they don't have strong opinions one way or the other. So I'm probably just going to mindlessly have it in whatever state it was the last time I played the game. So don't worry about it too much. We've crossed over the threshold for boss rush timing here, but I also have no idea like what the time limit is right now. Are these buttons? Oh, it's the teleporters. Okay, novel, interesting, exciting, scary, titillating. Take Mom's contacts, assuming it actually works for the CAC. I promise you,
Son of a.
will come a time when I use the key item. It's just inappropriate at the present moment. Sweet little tentacle arm, dude. It's inappropriate at the present moment because it's not worth a key to hit an enemy that we can kill in one hit regardless. I'm gonna buy a Spirit Heart because I'm scared for my life and we'll move along here. I guess we should have used it to open the door there just to prove that it can be done, but okay, alright. These enemies inflict status effects on us. That's super cool. Also infuriating. Wait. Oh god. It didn't look like he hit me there. Are they spawning bonies? Yo, we gotta kill like the super monster spawner. Necromancer. And
Check for tinted rocks.
kill us. There we go. So I use the key, and it does have the explosive effect. Oh, it's the aura from
All right.
these guys. That makes sense. It's a purple aura. Look,
Sure.
don't throw me under the bus too hard. We made that realization relatively quickly. This is a boss. Look at that. It one-hit him. Don't get the wrong idea, by the way. This item is good. That was a
You're gonna get more
That's
Omega.
what I haven't seen that yet. We're gonna get out of here.
And that as well.
The giant, everyone being giant.
And we're gonna
Shit,
go.
I mean, I should not have seen that intro. That's my bad. Oh, good. Just so we needed a Mask of Infamy alt. Let me guess. You hit the mask first this time? I don't know, dude. We killed the heart. That's all that matters. What if you blow this thing up? Nothing. All right. Get the fuck out of here. We got another syringe. But we're low on HP and a little scared.
Couldn't care less about the time now. Especially with the Curse of the
What I was
Blind.
gonna say is don't get it too twisted. Like the key, it's terrible. The key item, I think, is pretty good. However, please, I also think that it scales with your damage. So if you have garbage
Speed
damage,
up.
then it's not going to be that good. And you also, it's a very unique sort of situation in which it works for you. I'm just lucky that we have 27 keys right now. To the best of my knowledge, there probably are not
Does it?
27
No,
monsters
it doesn't.
in the game, so probably
You're cool.
going to be okay here. God, the creep is so
Richard
much
gets-
longer lasting,
Which gets richer.
I think. We haven't had. Where did I didn't take the pill back after the chariot on that boss.
Too dangerous.
I mean, we haven't had the opportunity to use that health downgrade pill. That doesn't mean we never will. And I don't know. We're on the razor's edge right now.
Ooh.
I'm not eager to call
Baby,
any sort of one,
yeah.
or any sort of run a one run or a boss run. Considering how much unknown bullshit there is in Anti-Birth, so I'm not
It's a
really.
great run.
I'm not gonna call a win as easily as I otherwise would, because he's until the first phase of that. We gotta go to the end first. No question.
Yep.
Get some spirit hearts. I don't know, maybe a new trinket, maybe a better trinket. Okay, maybe a silver candy. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, the run is, as far as I'm concerned, like pretty tight spot right now. I'm taking probably more damage than I do on like the average runs, than I do on the average run at this point. But I mean, that's gonna be part of it. So much of Isaac is pattern management and memorization and not knowing.
That's a lot of money.
That was, but not knowing what half of the enemies do, you know, it'll leave me in a tight spot. Those enemies, when they go to the slime phase, maybe it was just me, you know, having a fucking nightmare. But to me, it seemed like they created
fucking nightmare.
another slime dude down there. So if you couldn't punish them by killing them quickly, they just multiplied, seemingly endlessly. Well, that's dangerous and hilarious, but also infuriating. Yo, can you guys fuck off with this, please, and allow me to actually get out of this waltz of death? That was the worst thing. No, fuck off.
Please, no greed.
I'm actually mad at this one. We should be able to win. I know we have Lazarus Drag, but I don't want to. There's something. There's like a chest in here somewhere. I guess we fucked it up. It's so neat that there's like these
I
extra
don't want
layers
to
of puzzles
shitty heart.
that I'm gonna need to work out for myself, or more accurately, to eventually get frustrated with not knowing the answer to, and then have someone shout at me and the answer comment, and then learn it forever. But for now, the mystery prevails.
What?
Gotta try the new one. Oh no, we've had it before, and it's horrible. Especially if you only shoot bombs. But you know what I see? I see a chance for redemption. One in the cards of the graveyard. Okay. We got. Oh.
Thanks for the keys.
And this creates the gate attack like every time we shoot. So that's why I'm not necessarily thrilled about it. We should use the keys here. Oh, it doesn't work.
Why not,
It's
right?
the greatest news I've ever heard. Look at how strong that key was. That is ridiculous. We got it. We got it. Custom spirit hearts? Custom spirit hearts? Doesn't work. Okay, well, I guess we won't.
Doesn't matter at all.
Instead, we'll head down to the next floor. Did we get anything unlocked as a result? Nope. Well, slightly disappointed.
There it is.
But not by much. So, dude, I will never be able to properly articulate how happy I am that, maybe secret room down there. And maybe they can find it. I'll never be able to articulate how happy I am that, rock bombs does not work with Infotech. There are probably a lot of situations that could arise where I would want that to happen, because it would be cool, and it would also look awesome. However, like Pyromaniac might work, because I think that those things technically count as an explosion, but I can't recall. But this is not one of those situations. In a run where survival is so important. Actually, I should have even taken that, to be honest. It's a tight room.
There's a second secret
We're
room.
gonna just bank on the side of survivability here. I gotta be honest though, if we go into a boss fight with 1 HP, the key should win us the boss fight, because it's doing ridiculous amounts of damage right now. That was really dumb. I should not have stood there. But let's keep in mind there may also be another alternate path, which I'm completely unaware right now. And what will that alternate path lead to? Oh, the world is our oyster. You know, I have no idea. Any enemy I do not enjoy is going to get keyed here. I don't know if there's like a wiki or something where you can look up the specific damage multiplier the key gives you. Very dumb damage again. Can't seem to, you know, internalize the blast radius of each attack. Well, yeah, okay. Probably the strongest gurglings in human history. Completely bodied me into a position that I could not escape from. Because of my blood golden key. I mean, not a bad thing to have. But I don't think the golden key saves us from using a key. When we use that key out. should check on it, because that would be awesome. No, it does not. See, that would be sweet, but I understand why as well. Okay, Mom's... It's like the first time I've noticed Mom's contact working. Doesn't mean it's the first time it's
Son of a
working.
bitch.
It's the first time I've noticed. New music, too. Is this the first... No. It's like, this can't be the first time we've gone to the womb in Anti-Bird. Because we've not had a win. Yesterday was kind of a fever dream, honestly.
The negative is on the right,
I don't
yes?
remember that much of it. Worked for like 12 hours. It's all video games, so all blurs together. Yeah, we
Yes.
have to have had some wins, because we had, like, you know, Blank is now here in the basement. So we must have had a bad video. Speed down, obviously, we don't want another one up. Wait.
Oh.
No, this makes sense. I think. I'm getting confused, because I thought we were on, like, a different floor.
Okay.
It basically one-shots Mom's heart pretty good. No hush exists. I don't really think it's worth going to fight the, or going to pick up the Headless
Huh?
Baby there. Which means that I'm feeling like we're getting closer and closer to a victory here. Especially with 23 keys remaining. That's a pretty good level to be at. I'll take this pretty much just for the hope that we find a curse room, and that curse room contains, you know, our third guppy piece of the puzzle. Thank you, Infamy. But it's not inconceivable that we die. I hope that's actually, like, obvious. We die very easily. Which is why I'm taking the rare opportunity to blow up some of these blue fires and amp up our HP a little bit. These guys, I don't know if I've explained it, but they're like, they shield the other enemies by taking damage for them. So I believe it is possible to kill other enemies before you kill them, but you're, like, extremely incentivized to kill other enemies first. Like that. Dude, the key. Calling it right now, in certain situations, this is going to be like a top tier shop item. Brainworm, I don't know if we're going to see Brainworm, yeah, okay, there you go. If you miss, I'm pretty sure it's what it does.
We're going to spend some time here.
It swerves into an enemy. But I was noticing, it might just have like a random tier effect as well. And it might swerve away from some enemies. I'm not totally sure what happened on that one, but I've had this before with like the Parasite or Cricket's Body, and it was amazing.
Oh.
Just use the key. Get through this guy. Because we're doing so well, I think I will go to the curse room to try to get that guppy dream complete. And we
Okay,
we paid
we'll
one
be back.
black heart to get black
Bomb
candle, which I think is completely
It's
acceptable.
good.
Not ideal, but acceptable. And then we'll come in here, hopefully like two-shot Isaac. Wow, that's embarrassing that we still took a hit there, but obviously we're in a pretty strong position. Could still lose, excuse me, take me down here. But I think we're going to be able to guide the Seed run to victory here. I mean, these are enemies that mostly I understand now. Or often at least understand. Gimpy's good. I thought we might get Beelzebub out of Blue Baby's only friend, but basically Gimpy is good, and that's what we're going to take out of this. There's no rocks down here usually, so I guess we'll take Undefined and use it to get around. Now 13 keys, we should really only use these keys against enemies who are of extreme annoyance. I wonder how charges work when you have two spacebar items. Does only the item active when you finish the room get a charge? Unfortunately, we don't have the means in which to test that right now, because I have one item that has no charge, and then I have one item that takes 6 room charges. Actually, we can test it. If we finish a room with the key active, see if we're at 3 out of 6 when we finish. Yes. Okay, so it still gets incremented, I think. That's actually really cool then. And extremely potentially powerful as well.
Yeah, definitely it is.
The key just puts like all the other damage to shame. It's so tempting to use only that. And it honestly, like, might be the exact right play as well. But with 12 keys, 13, okay, we can afford to be a little bit more aggressive now, especially because we're at the boss fight. Alright, we are going to win. You can fire it very rapidly as well. And we learned about the power of this shard key or whatever it's called. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's Binding by Anti-Bird. If you did, click the like. Click the like button. Click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Light Plays Binding Classic Anti-Birth. I played a bunch of Anti-Birth yesterday on stream, 3 hours of it. I got one win that wasn't even really an Anti-Birth win, I just had Brimstone Mom's knife, and basically accomplished nothing. So if you're worried that I've spoiled myself on a lot of content, you are incorrect. Thankfully, you're on thing. My33BFXST. Game is hard, man, but I'm hoping that now that I'm not focused on reading Twitch, I'm not blaming Twitch chat, I'm blaming my own divided attention, but now that I only have to focus on the stream of consciousness and the actual act of playing the game, hopefully I will be a little bit more well-equipped to deal with the novel sort of difficulties that Anti-Birth throws at me. It's going to be a weird time for Isaac, because, you know, Afterbirth Plus comes out so soon, but I'm recording Anti-Birth and Afterbirth in the same day. Oftentimes, you know, one right after each other. So I'm getting messed up when it goes to some of the intricacies, and I'm learning, especially on stream yesterday, I learned, you know, to forget a lot of the,
of course, the one negative
a lot of the tricks that I learned in Afterbirth. For example, Deals with the Devil work differently in Rebirth than they do in Afterbirth. And because this uses Rebirth as its model instead of Afterbirth, I've got to relearn the fact that if you try to cheat a deal with the devil by taking, like, more HP, or, like, if you have 1 HP and you take a 2-heart deal, it actually just takes all your HP. It's like old-school Rebirth plays. Mucormycosis we've had before. I can't remember. It's like when you kill an enemy, they fart. This was really bad for us when we had Purifying Light. Hey, that's at least all right. It was really bad for us when we had Purifying Light, but it might be okay for us in this situation, as long as we can actually have some range with which to kill enemies. And it could start cool chain reactions or something, I don't know. But for now, yeah, Anti-Birth, it's proving difficult, but I mentioned this on the stream, and I stand by it. Yeah, that was a pretty cool chain reaction right there. Suicide King, not so much. I stand by this. Northern Lion is not a sprinter. Even when I was running before I tore my meniscus, and now every time it aches when it rains, like it's, you know, I'm a fucking actual veteran of combat, even though mostly I'm like it was
agora você pode ideia.
not very fast,
Agora você pode
but I could run.
Sim.
That's what I built my Isaac series around. A lot of my content actually is, you know, people binge on games, they'll play like 12 hours in one day. For the most part, that's not me. We do have a key, thankfully, so we can get in here and go to the alternate path. For the most part, that's not me. Save a bomb, because we need it for the next alternate path. I, instead of running, you know, 100 meters really quickly, I will just run for a long time, and that's Isaac, you know? I didn't play when Afterbirth came out, when Rebirth came out, I binged a lot, actually, because, I mean, we've been waiting for years for that. When Afterbirth came out, I didn't play like 12 hours on the first day. I played like 2 hours on the first day, 2 hours on the second day, 2 hours on the third day, 2 hours on the fourth day, 2 hours on every subsequent day until now, when Anti-Birth was out. And that's where I'm going to catch up. What I'm trying to say is that, without excusing it necessarily, I might be bad at Anti-Birth for a while, but eventually, I think I will probably, you know, come around. And it might take me a while to do so. Okay, so that's the trick for my mycosis here, is that we don't want to kill enemies with the orbitals, then they're going to partisan other enemies, which is fair. Just having you play as a character that actually... having me playing as a character that actually can pick up red hearts, I like that. So, I might be bad now, and I might be bad tomorrow, and I might be bad in January, and I might be bad long after that, and then I'm going to be bad in Iowa, and then I'm going to be bad in Washington, we're going to take the White House back. No. I'll be bad in March, and a little less bad in April, and then in May I'm going to go on. So,
what
it's going to take some time.
Fuck?
It's fine. I don't want to be invested here. So, I mean, I do, but I don't want to put it in work. So far, how's this run going? Well, the last reroll was kind of fun. We didn't really get too much value in there. And especially, like, we know we don't want to get rid of our E6, at least this early. So, we're going to pick up another bomb. Deal with the devil is a low percentage chance now because of the damage that the devil takes. And that does mean that, you know, it's it's not all bad. We can go more booster. And like going to our first room, maybe we can pick up even the Goda. The Goda has been showing up with like ridiculous frequency so far this early on in my anti. We are going to get a before the boss fight. Or well, technically, just in time for the boss fight. And I gotta be honest, when you actually have range, Lycosis is actually like completely half decent, maybe even slightly better. We would rather, I guess, see if we can deal with them and possibly have a little available for that. The Rainmaker is tricky. But I think if we can just get his little friend here. Now we have a chance. Okay, now just do not die.
Well,
It's a perfect opportunity right now, like 9 lives, suicide figure, Juice the Shadow, suicide.
it's another item.
To be fair, the items have been so far have not really given us much of a better chance against a boss that never experienced or very rarely experienced before. At least he's not that powerful, that tanky, this round behind. He's got a little monster attack. I'm starting to like recognize enemy patterns. It takes a little while. Like that's an annoying one. I think I want to be like
Balls of Steel, that's great. Alright, I'm glad I came back.
1% deal with that lost did not come through. Farms so good to the shots of the gun. If I remember correctly, I think Farms so may have been in community remakes as well. It's been so long. I can't quite recall. For now, though, this was unbelievable. I guess I was mistaken. Don't get the chance to go to the next floor, the next alternate conditions.
Really.
I guess we'll take it to Steven, and I'll be ballsy about it, and I'll be a little scared. Check out this first floor, that obviously did not work out very well. Honestly, I think I'd rather find it's coming here. I mean, the odds of us getting a 15 cents are very low. The odds of us getting 15 cents is I will take that.
It's one, right?
Prices, that's a good point, yeah. But we don't,
I think it's 80 cents.
Yes, we have 45% chance it's it. 100%. By the way, there hasn't been much of a backlog for the holiday season, so I've been, spending time with family, like Nor, but also Nor and his family, and I've been working as much as I often do. That was convenient for me. It shuts me down, not really a problem for lovers, actually, an amazing part there. Because it's back to full health. And, honestly, I always forget this, because, when you play after, you're like, the most important thing is DPS. I'll sacrifice right out to DPS. Hell yeah, go down to half a Spirito as long as it gives you the DPS you can win. Like, that's all that matters, right? When you're dealing with new enemies, you're taking way more damage than you otherwise would expect. So, it's a bad habit to not care about red hearts that much. It's a habit that I'm trying to break here. I won't touch red hearts a little bit more. What I was going to say is that there isn't really much of a backlog. This is exactly the point which is the holiday season. So, I got most tweets that were like, hey, I don't really care either way about the HUD, but I think that overall, if you gave me a choice, if you gave me a choice, I would prefer to see missing. Not the HUD be missing, to see missing. So I'm doing my best to respect that by looking at the stats up there. It's fairly unobtrusive. There's a reason that every Isaac's crew isn't being licensed, so I'm throwing myself on the mantle of their experience here. So we are really one consumable, almost any variety away from being able to get our deal with the devil here. If I deal with the devil in the next ultimate matter. The deal with the devil is secondary, I suppose, but I guess I'd like to submit the chance at victory before
Let me out. Let me out.
Beating the base path from Rebirth with anti-bird bosses and enemies is still an accomplishment. So, as embarrassing as that is, it's the truth as well. I don't have a great track record so far. I think I might be 2-1 in videos, but honestly, that's a lot of it. I should not be 2 wins, 1 loss. I might be 1 win, 2 losses, which is a little bit closer to the, a little bit closer to the ratio that I think is probably valid. Sadly, we only have 1 bomb. I would have thought for 6 moves, no chance at another bomb. But if we get a bomb or a key, this could be a great, like, meiosis combo. You just get a bunch of his familiars to get a chain reaction going. Seemed to work out really well, actually.
The magician.
We need 2 bombs. We want Torn Photo. That's a great item. I don't know if there's any path to get a bomb. I don't think there's any path to getting another bomb, so it might be kind of stuck where we stand. Oh, wait. Telekinesis, that's fine. Let the speed down. Well, I'm thinking now. I don't know. A second super could theoretically have
Spirit Hearts, come on.
the chance. There could be chests in there. You got to at least look at the choice, which gives us a teleport. And then we have Cursory. But I'm trying to think, like, in all of my days on this God's green earth, is there any way to get 2 bombs from Cursory? Well, we can get a Guppy item, which actually I did think about rerolling, because the transformations have not happened. And not that they, like, we've tried and gotten all the items and they failed us, but actually they just haven't even happened yet. I'd rather have an item that's immediately useful, but that's a short-term way to think about things. Honestly, we just can't.
Back in the game.
We need 2 bombs to get to the mine, so we're going to go back on the regular path here. My apologies, but I mean, I played enough Isaac in my day that I really thought using a single bomb and saving 1 bomb, like the average expected value for number of bombs on any given floor, has to be over 1. Especially considering we're not necessarily a small floor. I'm going to get hit because of the meiosis stuff. I made it out. But, I mean, it is my bad. I made the decision to use that first bomb to try to make a shot into something that it didn't want to be. And, you know, far be it from me to continue my own tirade by saying, hey, you didn't even need to give me a bomb. You like a silver key would have got the fucking job done. But yeah, you know, no problem. That's my bad. So what floor are we on?
I don't want to deal with it.
That's right. So this is the 4th floor.
Honestly.
So they don't drop us down in like a cave one. Yo, you guys have got to go. To be honest with you, like, this is getting absurd. I have noticed that maybe it's
That was not worth it.
I'm just not getting the deal with the devil percentages that I used to because I'm playing worse, but